This is the video for Basic of Stock Market Part 5 2. We have discussed in our last video about types of prices, short selling, intraday and all other things, delivery, positional. We have discussed LTP, CMP, bid price, offer price, closing price, opening price, and what's the difference in bid and offer price, how you can check that. We have also discussed in last video circuit filter, and we have few slides left to discuss because the time was exceeding. So today we are completing our part 5 of stock market basics. पहला टॉपिक जिससे हम स्टार्टिंग करेंगे वो है डिविडेंड. You guys can also ask your question in the YouTube channel, live chat, and also do share the videos with your friends or relatives who wants to learn about the stock market and or who are new into the stock market. This video will be very helpful to the people who are just coming to learn the stock market or who are new into the market. So let's start. We have first topic, which is dividend. What is dividend? Simply, dividend is the return on investment in shares. Now, why we have dividend as the return on investments in shares? Because already we have return in shares on our investment as a profit when price goes up. Simply, we are buying for the profit, the shares. But also when company performs well in their business and they earn a lot of profits, a huge amount of profits or a good amount of profit, they share the part of profit with the investors in their company, which is called dividend. Also, dividend is not mandatory for the company to declare every year, or some companies may not declare dividend. You can also give it a research just by searching on Google, dividend paying companies or good companies or good dividend paying stocks in Nifty. Also, dividend is paid on face value of the share. We have already discussed what is face value, why it is different from the current market price value. As we had an example of Tata Motors for face value. Like we have a face value here, we have an example of Britannia. Like we have a face value of Britannia's share is rupee 2, which is not exactly that it is. We need to check for that. It can be differ. I have just taken it as an example here. And the market value of the same share is 3000 rupees. You can recall the thing we have discussed. फेस वैल्यू और शेयर का मार्केट प्राइस हमेशा अलग होता है. इट कैन नॉट बी सिमिलर. नाउ हाउ you can check the face value of any stock and how you can check the dividend of any stock. Here I have opened Infosys on Money Control, where you can see came below, and here you see the many options, many things are here. Like we have discussed, opening prices here for the Infosys, previous closing prices here, volume is here, high and low prices here. Here you can check also the UC limit, the upper circuit limit and the lower circuit limit. Yesterday we have already discussed those things, how to check and how to see. Now here is written the face value, which is of rupees 5. For which stock? Infosys. I have taken example of Britannia, but now I am giving you a live example of Infosys with exact numbers. करंट मार्केट प्राइस क्या है? 1427.15 फेस वैल्यू कितनी है? 5 रुपया. मेजर डिफरेंस क्यों है? वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड. If you have missed the previous video, just go back to the playlist and play the previous video, part 5 1 part 1. Now how you can check the dividend, because if company is announcing dividend, you will get the news. Somehow you have missed the news. How you can check it? Go to the money control, type any of the stocks in search column, click on it and came to this area. Come to this area. Here we have so many options: overview, chart, money control insights, money control technicals, price and volumes, news, forum, research, deals, insider, corporate action, which is written as corp action, financials, shareholding, peers, and about. We will discuss all the options present here in our coming videos one by one. But for dividend, what you need to check, here you can see it has written as dividend yield. Dividend yield is not the exact dividend. We'll discuss this also in depth. What you need to do, you need to click on the financials. After clicking on financials, here you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. All the options, all the fundamentals we will discuss in our fundamental series. Now, what you have to do to check dividend? Click on ratios. It will show you some financial ratios, and here you have the dividend in rupees. Earlier we have seen it was dividend yield, not the dividend. It was the percentage. Show you some financial ratios, and here you have the dividend in rupees. Earlier we have seen it was dividend yield, not the dividend. It was the percentage. In March 2022, okay, dividend can be given quarterly or yearly, depends on the company's policy or the company's sales or company's profit. Sometimes they skip quarters, one or two. Sometimes they give dividend every quarter. Now, in the March quarter, or we can say, yeah, ago 2 months, in March 2022, what Infosys has given as dividend to their shareholders, 31 rupees per share. March 2021 में we have opened the annual statement here for dividend. March 2021 में 27 rupees. March 2020 में 17.50 पैसा. March 2019 में 21.50 पैसा. 2020 में कम हुआ. Everybody knows COVID hit. COVID was there. March 2018 में 43 rupees 43 rupees 50 पैसा. उसके बाद मार्च 2019 में कम क्यों हुआ? That may be when we research the financials of the company, like sale कम हुए, profit कम हुआ, revenue कम generate हुआ. That can be the reason. But the 2020 was the COVID. उसके बाद increase हुआ. 2021 में इंक्रीज हुआ, नाउ इन 2002 में भी इंक्रीज हुआ, 2022 में भी इंक्रीज हुआ, सॉरी आई हैव जस्ट स्पोकन 2002. Okay, so dividend is clear. If you guys have any doubt, any question, you can ask. If not, we can move further. And how you receive that dividend? See, you have demat account. You have stocks in your demat account. So will dividend come to your demat account? No. Dividend come directly in your bank account, which is linked to your demat account, in which you are holding the particular company's share. सीधा सीधा डिविडेंड आपके पास एक मेल आएगा कंपनी की तरफ से, दैट पर्टिकुलर कंपनी की तरफ से. सपोज इफ यू आर होल्डिंग 100 शेयर्स ऑफ इनफी और अभी उन्होंने दिया डिविडेंड 31 रुपीज का पर शेयर, तुमको मिलेगा डिविडेंड 3100 रुपए का, 3100 रुपीज. Where you will get this? You will get this in your bank account. Simple. You will get a mail from Infosys, the board of directors. They will not, exactly sending you the mail. Their team or their staff is sending you the mail. Or they can be system generated emails too. So don't try to reply on that emails. Like many people do. Stock ka price kab badega. Don't do those things if you are holding any of the script. And if you are new in the market. No company will going to tell you those things कि किस कंपनी के शेयर का प्राइस कब बढ़ेगा. So let's come back to our dividend. So dividend का मेल आएगा आपके पास. Your bank also notifies you. Your broker will also notify you that you have earned this much amount for that particular stock for the date or for the quarter as dividend. I hope this is clear. This is not just a complex topic which I have to, elaborate more and more. Okay, share split we have already discussed. If you haven't watched my previous video, you can just go to the previous video. Now, before learning what is LTCG, we will discuss what is bonus shares. As simple to dividend. In dividend, you earn cash amount from the profit generated by the company. कंपनी को प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, अच्छा प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, उसने कहा मुझे इतने रुपए देने हैं अपने इन्वेस्टर्स को, उसके अकॉर्डिंग उसने अपने सारे शेयर होल्डर्स में पैसे डिवाइड कर दिए पर शेयर. डिविडेंड आपके बैंक अकाउंट में आ गया. नाउ इफ they have earned a huge amount of profit and they don't want to give you in a cash, or they want to issue new shares, like what was in share split. शेयर स्प्लिट में क्या हो रहा था, एक ही स्टॉक को, एक ही शेयर को पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रहे थे, 2, 3, 4, 5, जितना भी वो चाहते हैं, 10 भी, बट बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट, बेस्ड ऑन फेस वैल्यू. उसमें करंट मार्केट प्राइस में चेंजेस आते, लेकिन बाद में. पहले जो स्प्लिट होता है फेस वैल्यू, फेस वैल्यू के अकॉर्डिंग रेशियो निकलता है कि एक शेयर को कितने हिस्सों में डिवाइड किया जा सकता है, बिकॉज योर फेस वैल्यू कांट बी लेस देन ₹1. द रूल हैज मेड बाय सेबी. कोई भी कंपनी ₹1 से कम का फेस वैल्यू कभी नहीं रख सकती. नाउ केम टू बोनस शेयर्स. Bonus shares are the shares issued by the company to its existing shareholders. अभी उसको प्रॉफिट शेयर करना है कंपनी को अपने शेयर होल्डर्स के साथ, बट उसको कैश की फॉर्म में शेयर नहीं करना है. They also want that money to be invested in their company, but also they can share the part of the profit to their shareholders. उसके लिए एक अच्छा तरीका ढूंढते हैं बोनस शेयर्स इशू करने. उसमें क्या होता है, the ratio which has decided for bonus shares, like it is decided as 1:5 or 1:20 or 1:25, 1:30 or 1:50. Suppose I am taking example as bonus shares are issued in the ratio of 1:25. तो जिस किसी भी बंदे के पास 25 शेयर्स होंगे, अभी हम इन्फोसिस का ही लेते हैं एग्जांपल, जिस किसी भी पर्सन के पास 25 शेयर्स होंगे उसको एक शेयर एक्स्ट्रा मिल जाएगा बिना पैसे लगाए. दैट इज बोनस शेयर्स. सेकेंड लाइन लिखी हुई है, दे आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट टू इट्स एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर्स. बोनस शेयर के लिए तुमको कोई पैसा नहीं देना है. आर प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम द कंपनी एज बोनस शेयर्स. सिंपल, नथिंग कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इन इट. अभी एज अ डिविडेंड हमने पढ़ा, डिविडेंड इज नॉट मैंडेटरी फॉर कंपनी टू गिव एवरी क्वार्टर. ऐसे ही bonus shares are the rare cases. The companies who are earning well, who are doing well in their businesses, they offer the bonus shares. बहुत ऐसी कम companies. You have to do a lot of research if you want to get the name of those companies. Even you can get that on Google or by searching on Money Control too. If some companies providing bonus share, they issue the news that this ratio will be taken as to issue bonus share to our shareholders. Generally do के bonus shares या फिर आपका अभी I have given you the example of 30% off, but there is abhi I have also a scenario where you get the offer buy two get one free, which is the best example for bonus shares. Or you have offer of buy one get one free. That can also happen in bonus shares if company is earning that much, or no promoters का दिल बड़ा खुश है, board of directors का, they can give you anything. Now, promoters. I have just said the word promoters. Who are the promoters? A promoter is the one who undertakes to form a company with reference to a given object and sets it going and takes the necessary steps to accomplish that purpose. ये तो हो गई definition. What exactly promoter is? Promoter जिसने कंपनी को बनाया या जो कंपनी चला रहा है. Supposedly ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि जो कंपनी का फाउंडर है वो ही प्रमोटर हो. But promoters are the person, we can say the board of directors of the company, who are taking decision for the company's business, who are planning for the future of the company's business, who are taking responsibility for the company's business. So The owner of the company known as the promoter of the company or promoters. There can be promoters too. Not a single person has to be a promoter. Promoters also hold share in the company. Next video में we'll discuss how the company get listed, how do promoter shareholdings get formed, everything. भी बहुत सारे IPO आ रहे हैं and I have got lot of requests in messages कि I should make video on IPO and how companies get listed. So I'm just giving you next session on it. That how IPO comes, how it gets listed, how all the things done with SEBI and all the other financial institutions included in it. Abhi, we have clicked on financials to check dividend. Okay. Now, if you click on shareholding, here you can see the word promoter. कौन कौन इस कंपनी में शेयर होल्ड कर रहा है इन्फोसिस में? What are the, here you can also see the graph. Promoters part are blue, which is 13.11%. FIIs. What is FIIs? This is in our first ever video. FIIs are foreign institutional investors. Also there is a term FPI, but FPI is different and FII is different. FPI is also a foreign fund, but there is a quite difference. FIIs are holding 33.3% shares in Infosys. Now, DIIs, domestic institutional investors, मतलब कि जो भी हमारे इंडिया के financial institutes हैं, they are holding 17.1% shares in Infosys of total 100%. Now, the next is public. Public, who is public? We, I and you are public, the retail investors. We are holding 36.16%. Not just we. कहने से किसी के डीमेट में नहीं आएंगे. I'm taking as a public. We. So, what's the difference between public and FIIs? Just around 3%, not more than that. So, the major holders in the Infosys are FIIs and the retail investors. Also, there is a column for others too. यहाँ पे एक बहुत छोटी सी एक thin line है 0.33%. You can see ये stake, ये शेयर होल्डिंग पैटर्न होता है, बढ़ता भी है, सब में है. मार्च 2021 में DIIs वर होल्डिंग 23.1%. उसके बाद जून 2021 में they were holding 21.98%. सितंबर में they were holding 15.65%. Now you can see the quarters here. In December 2021 में they were holding 16.35%. सितंबर के बाद उन्होंने बढ़ा लिया, जून के बाद कम कर दिया, सितंबर के बाद फिर से बढ़ा लिया, दिसंबर के बाद फिर से थोड़ा सा बढ़ा लिया. Means they are bullish on the stock. What is bullish exactly and what is bearish we will discuss in tomorrow's video. And yeah, we'll complete all the basic terminologies first in tomorrow's video, and उसके बाद मैं IPO and पूरा listing वाला video लेकर के आऊंगी. I will inform you guys when that video will come up. Okay, and if we are checking FII's holding, so इनका काफी stable pattern है. 32 से 33 हुआ, 32 से 33 से 33 रहा, then से 33, just a slight change with 0.39, 0.46, 0.17 and 0.3. Not major difference in FII. Now, in promoters holding also there is not much difference, although it has increased to a slightest level from 12.95 to once it came to 13.12, then again it is 13.11. Simple. So now you guys know what promoter it is, how you can check promoter holdings on money control, how you can check FII holdings, how you can check DII holdings. Why you need to check those things, we will talk when we will learn fundamental analysis. Now let's move to the topic, which was LTCG. What is LTCG? Suppose you have bought 100 shares of Infosys at the price of 1500. Okay, currently it is trading below 1500. 1500 पे तुमने 100 शेयर खरीदे. Price went to 3000 in a year. एक साल के अंदर 1500 से 3000 हो गया. तुम्हारे पास 100 शेयर्स हैं. Now तुम्हारा पैसा डबल हो गया. Just don't assume it is okay. I'll not give you an illusion of double. Just see 1500 से 1800 हो गया. ठीक, सिंपल. 300 पॉइंट का असर. नहीं तो डबल वाला will give you guys an illusion. डबल नहीं होता इतनी जल्दी मार्केट में. ठीक है, 1500 से 1800 प्राइस हो गया एक साल में. नाउ यू आर अर्निंग अ प्रॉफिट. तुम उसको बेच रहे हो, तुमको प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, एंड यू हैव होल्डेड इट फॉर मोर देन 1 ईयर. मतलब समझो तुमने खरीदा जनवरी 2022 में और तुम बेच रहे हो उसको फरवरी 2023 या फिर मार्च 2023 में और अप्रैल 2023 में. ठीक है, तुमने एक ईयर से ज्यादा होल्ड कर लिया इसको, इस पे तुमको अच्छा खासा प्रॉफिट भी हो रहा है. What this profit will be called? This profit will be known as LTCG. What is the full form of LTCG? It is long term capital gain. L long, T term, C capital, G gain. Long term capital gain. If you are selling it in 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, then it will be not known as LTCG. वो तुम्हारा simple profit है. But if you are holding the stock for more than 1 year, then the profit you will earn when you sell the stock, sell your holding, then it is known as LTCG, long term capital gain. Am I clear? Now we'll see what left. शॉर्ट सेल हमने कल डिस्कस कर लिया, प्रमोटर्स भी हमने आज डिस्कस कर लिए, मनी कंट्रोल पे चेक कैसे करना है हमने वो भी सीख लिया, FIIs, DIIs, पब्लिक होल्डिंग कैसे चेक करनी है, कैसे कंपेयर करनी है हमने वो भी सीख लिया, बोनस शेयर्स क्या होते हैं वो भी पता लग गया. जब कंपनी के प्रमोटर्स बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो जाए, बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा कमा लें, they will give you bonus shares. Also when they don't want that money गिव यू डायरेक्टली। तुम्हें कैश नहीं देना चाहते, पर तुम्हें एहसास कराना चाहते हैं कि तुम्हें प्रॉफिट का हिस्सा मिला है, विच यू एक्चुअली गेन। And now you know what is LTCG. If you are holding any of the company more than 1 year, you will earn profit, which is known as long-term capital gain. You already know what is share split. शेयर के हिस्से कर देते हैं, बांट देते हैं. What is dividend? Dividend भी simply जब कंपनी को profit होता है, not that much, but company earns a good profit. They want to share a part of it with you or with their shareholders. Generally they issue dividend, and वो कंपनी की मर्जी है कि वो कितना तुम्हें डिविडेंड देना चाहती है. Some company also give 0.50 paisa in a dividend.